YouTube, we're here, back again for another Last Cloudia video. We're going to be looking at some tier lists yet again, because we all like to break down these characters in the game. But first, I wanted to start off the video because I just learned this on Reddit. Shout out to Aster24 on Reddit for bringing this to everyone and my attention. If you go into the shop and find this special power-up special power-up set, there is a free Cyber Slayer Alice pickup bundle, which gives you 30 free souls, some power potions, gold piece, fragments, and crystals. So yeah, we're gonna buy that, because that's gonna get us one step closer to awakening Alice to stage 2. Alright, so last time we looked at a character tier list, they had each individual unit ranked essentially with a point system, but we didn't get to see, I couldn't find a breakdown for each character. They didn't have them grouped into tiers. Well, of course, after some further research, I found all you have to do is click things, right? If we would have clicked on a character, it would have taken us to their individual breakdown page, but even more so, I'm going to show you that there is a page that groups them all into tiers. Today, just like we did with arcs, we're going to be reviewing tier 1 characters and their breakdown, so we can get a nice, good description on why characters are ranked the way they are. Here we are again over on the Last Cloudia wiki. As you can see, this is called Strongest Character Unit, ranking updated on the 10th, just like the tiers. That's probably going to be the thumbnail right there. But, oh, nice advertisements. There's Alice, our homegirl. I've been enjoying her a lot. I've yet to get her to a point where she's dealing the same kind of damage that I have Divine Beast Ray dealing, but I can already tell her movement speed, her play style. It's a lot more my speed. I like melee type characters. So here it is. Look at this. Comprehensive Strongest Character Tier. Quick reference table. Groups them all together. So there we go. We have a much better reference as to where the wiki places or groups these certain characters. These are all the characters that I believe are ranked 9.5 and up. Maybe 9.0. Yeah, because I believe Zyx is a 9.0. So we'll just jump into it. If I go to Blessing Angel Rukiel, we know she's one of the 10 out of 10 units. Boom, brings me to another page where I can get a nice full breakdown on why she is considered what she is. Right off the bat, she's double S in all categories. Orbit, I don't know what orbit means. My fellow YouTubers, my homies in the chat, please give your boy some knowledge as to what orbit means. But high difficulty events and then arena. Obviously, she's destroying in all aspects of the game. Some strong points. Magic attacker specializing in lightning attributes. Can stop time with her super special moves. Learn the Demon Beast Slayer by yourself. Got it. So that's probably in her skill map that you can unlock. Looking at her skills, she has a long range continuous attack of lightning attributes against enemies in front of her. Graceful Mind, small recovery of HP of allies within the long range continuous attack. Range of lightning attribute to enemies in a medium range. So she's damaging and healing in the same attack. That's crazy. Special skill 3, Particle Blaster, long range continuous attack of lightning attributes against a wide range of enemies ahead. Super good. And then her special move is Innocent Judge. Skill cost timer speed up. Magic cannot be used during activation, where you can stop time and act only by yourself for a certain period of time. So it stops time. You can launch attacks, from what I'm understanding, as Rukiel. You can act only by yourself. And then at the end, it's going to boost everyone's skill costs. So you're going to have a bunch of charges. Oh, skill charge time. If it's just SC, it's skill cost. If it's SCT, it's skill charge time. That makes sense. Individuality. Angel of Condemnation. I don't know what... Oh, these are her traits. Got it. When the super special move is activated, the effect of increasing strength int by 30% and increasing feature damage by 30% is given to yourself. And her second trait, Executor of God, Thunder, the power of lightning attribute attacks is increased by 10%. Upper limit of lightning attack damage is increased by 500. If I could have her on the same team as Divine Beast Ray, I'm chilling. I've got my golden team right there. DB Ray, Rukiel, or Lukiel. I don't know how you're supposed to say it. And Alice. Well, I'm chilling. I'm chilling. Magic attacker specializing in lightning attributes. Yep. Oh, you cannot use magic during super special moves. Got it. You cannot use recovery magic to rebuild the system or paralyze tactics using the brilliance of Thunder Jewels, so be careful. Got it. Gives you their recommendations for skills in arena here. Very useful. General purpose attacker type. Gives you another skill set. Look at this. So the average score of the Blessing Angel Rukiel by user evaluation, she's got a 9.8 out of 10. Very cool unit. I can see why. I can see why she's OP. She's a caster. She heals. She deals damage. She's got an OP special. Very cool. Let's move on. Looking at Swimsuit Tinkery. Got it. Night Illusion Tinkery. Gotta love these advertisements. She is the other 10 out of 10. She gets a double S in all categories, orbit, high difficulty, and arena. Strong points features magic attacker specializing in darkness. Gives various debuffs and strengthens yourself with debuffs given to enemies. Interesting. Got it. First special skill is Cute Tune. Medium range darkness long range attack centered on yourself and the target enemy. Lovely Shoot. Forward on a straight line, long distance, continuous attacks of the darkness attribute. Grant the movement speed down effect on the enemy. Okay. Special skill 3, Sweet Splash. A long range attack with darkness attribute to all enemies. Gives chance to reduce darkness resistance to enemies. I can already see why that's broken right there. Then her special move is Dream Memory. Powerful continuous attack of darkness attribute to all enemies. Gives physical attack damage reduction effect to enemies. So you pop her special skill 3. And then do her special move, and it's game over. Her first trait, Small Devil Style. Darkness attack damage plus 10%. Damage to male units plus 20%. And it's trait 2, Enchanted Gaze. Physical damage from enemies minus 10%. Duration of debuffs activated by magic feats and super special moves plus 10%. Very good. She's got high firepower, darkness magic attacker. Strengthen yourself by giving debuffs. And special skill that can give speed down. I'm not seeing how it gives you... I don't see how it strengthens yourself by giving debuffs, but maybe I'm missing something. Oh, look at this. Can strengthen herself by giving a debuff to her opponent. You can strengthen yourself by granting debuffs with the skill Pounding Step. And you can raise strength and int by up to 50%, I'm guessing, depending on how many debuffs are on the enemies. Very cool. She's got a special skill that gives speed down. Lovely Shoot, right? We read that. Slow down the movement speed, useful in high difficulty quests and arenas. Oh, definitely an arena. In addition, Swimsuit Tinkery can acquire the skill Charge Special Skill 2. So they can hit special move immediately after the wave starts. So that's what I have. I have that using Unchained Beast. I was able to get that on Ray, so I just have his Tempest move immediately active when each wave starts. It's great. We also kind of have a 9.8 general. This person gave a lot of feedback. Only gave her a 9 out of 10. He's evaluating her level 100 awakening. If you want to read this, please go ahead. I don't want this to be a 45-minute long video, so I will probably move on and come revisit this in my downtime. But we get the gist. She is a very strong darkness caster that can give a lot of useful debuffs to the enemies. And I'm assuming she can hit very, very hard. Alright, moving on to Bayland, who is the first 9.5 we're going to be looking at. Orbit, high difficulty, double S, and he has an S in arena. Strong points and features. A non-attribute physical attacker specializing in anti-large bosses. High attack performance against large bosses with individuality with his trait. Charisma can break through the upper limit of damage. Okay. I've used Bayland a couple times as a support unit, and he does smack the enemies around, for sure. First special skill, medium range continuous attack on a straight line ahead. That's Retsu. Sword technique, Sword. Dive in and slash to close the gap and attack enemies in the middle range continuously. We can actually see these attacks. Damn, I should have done this for the other two units. This is the one for Sword, where he jumps and closes the distance. Then we've got Collapse. Continuous attack on a wide range of enemies centered on yourself. Goodness gracious. So if you're in the middle of a bunch of enemies, this third skill is going to help you out a lot. Super special move, God technique, Void Thousand Blades. Powerful continuous attack on a single enemy. Here he goes. Stupid damage. Clean. Here's his traits. Kasumi is if you receive a physical attack, there is a chance that you will automatically counterattack using the sword technique Retsu. Huh. That's super useful. Individual trait number 2, Silver Gray Sword Saint. Special skill, super special move, damage plus 20% against large bosses. I'm guessing... No, that's not his damage cap raise right there. That's just extra damage. Let's see, Balin features and usage. He's a non-attribute attacker with high firepower. Means he's not reliant on a specific element to deal damage, right? Unlike Sirius and Dill mode, non-attribute attackers are not affected by attribute resistance and can play an active role in a wide range of quests. I like Sirius a lot. I haven't focused on him. He was the first SSR I pulled, so I was using him for a little bit, but he's the ice sword user. High turnover rate of feats. Balin has a very high turnover rate of feats. Skills you can acquire many skills to raise SCT, such as Glorious Pose, Glorious Saki, Auto Haste, and Quick Trigger by yourself. So you can hit special skills in a short cycle. So you're just popping his skills off right and left. Performance specialized for large bosses. Obviously, he's going to be dealing damage for single target large bosses. That's cool. There's his recommended skill compositions, general purpose attacker, and they have his arena type. And the user ratings, they give him a 9.1. Yeah, there's a lot of feedback from the players, which is actually probably more useful. But we're just going to move on. Alright, looking at Rem. I have used her a considerable amount of times as my support unit, and she dominates. She's just dealing damage and destroying everything on the screen. I'm over here thinking my units are doing great, and it's really just her in the background demolishing everything. So here we have an S rank in orbit and then a double S in high difficulty in arena. Her strong points and features: medium range, non-attribute physical attacker. Strengthen yourself by turning into a demon. Learn the demon beast slayer. Very cool. She's got her little demon horn, I noticed sometimes, so there's definitely some background to her. Special skill 1 is it can't be helped. Continuous attacks on enemies on the front straight line. So yes, she's just launching her... Are they flails? I think they're flails. She uses a flail weapon, which is pretty cool. We also have special skill 2, Don't Disturb. Continuous attack on a wide range of enemies centered on yourself. So another center damage move where the more enemies that are surrounding you, the better it's going to look. Special skill 3, Rem lowers the sword. Instantly closes the gap and continuously attacks enemies in the middle range. Got it. So she's going to dash and then launch this little barrage of attacks. Very cool. Super special move, Runaway Demon Horn. Yes, powerful continuous attack on a single enemy. So she's like Balin, where she's going to target one person and pretty much just obliterate them. Definitely popular if you're a fan of the waifus. Here are her traits: Demon's Blood, during the demon buff. Strength and defense plus 20%. MP regen, SCT recovery speed plus 25%. Physical attack damage, upper limit increase plus 2000. HP tripled and cannot be recovered. Got it. Okay, so it triples your HP, but then once you lose it, you can only recover the amount that's your actual HP. Trait number 2, Hero's Caretaker. Regularly grants HP regen and physical attack damage of minus 10% buff to it all allies while the demon buff is not applied. Okay, so she's granting HP regen and lowering the damage your entire team receives, but then once she activates her demon mode, she's going to be buffing herself, as we saw in the first trait. Ability release list. So I think these are what you get if you awaken her, which are probably important to look at, but I don't understand them completely, so I'll probably come back to it, figure that out on my own time. It's a powerful non-attribute physical attacker, just like Balin. Right. In order to further enhance the strength of her, It is recommended to set the skill to raise strength such as attack, up, pull, and dignified. Set the special attack boost so that Demon Beast Slayer that Rem can learn on the ability board will live further, right? Her buffs will extend past their normal duration. Demonize and power up. Rem can be powered up with the magic Demon Horn. When in a demonized state, it is powerful because it increases the HP limit status, SET recovery speed, and physical damage. Yep. In addition, Rem can be used as a tank by setting guard skills such as Vigilance and Heal Guard, and by equipping it with highly defensive arts such as Ancient Weapons Logan and Golem Core. That's interesting to note. Special skill 3 is powerful. So for Rem feature 3, Rem gives a sword. Is powerful. Rem's feat 3 is an excellent feat. Oh, got it. Feat refers to the skills. Ding. The damage is a wide range while jumping into the enemy, and is active as a firepower attacker from small fish hunting to boss battles. Okay. Also, because the break value is high, it is a character that can be used as a break frame. So she's going to be breaking down boss bars easy. There's her recommended skill compositions. Make sure to check those out if you've got her. And then the players give her a 9.3 out of 10. Very good. Yeah, she is definitely a boss unit. All right, moving on to Amelia. I've seen her, but I think I've only brought her a couple times, so I can't picture how she functions based off when I've used her. She's got a 9.5 out of 10, SS Orbit, S in high difficulty, and double S in arena. Powerful ice type magic attacker, excellent acquisition skills, and then active as a supporter. Got it. Her special skill 1, right? A long-range continuous, it's called That's It, a long-range continuous attack with ice attributes against a small range of enemies. That's what it looks like. It's just a simple little ice shot, right? Reminds me of Zekis. Special skill 2, Pack Please, a long-range continuous attack with ice attribute against medium-range enemies. Boom, so it's just a little ice barrage that she sends. And then her special skill 3, Don't Offend Me, gives the effect of Mine Down to the enemy with a long-distance continuous attack. Probability that pushes the enemy on the front straight line. So I imagine launching this and then activating Blizzard or something is going to net you a very decent amount of damage. Very cool super special move. Please help me. I don't think she needs any help. Powerful continuous attack of ice attributes to all enemies. Gives silence with ice resistance down. And probability. Look at this. That's a beautiful. Ooh, I like the artwork they put into hers. Bro, she looks fun to use just to see her special pop off, my guy. She got a little ice tree. I'm going to watch it again. And you get the ice shards coming down, just raining icy hell. Very cool. Here are her traits. Protection of Pack, physical damage minus 10%, HP super recovery when dying, MP 5% recovery, barrier grant only once per wave. When you cannot fight, only once in the quest. It's a lot of onlys. It's a lot of conditions, it seems, but looks like she's going to be supporting the team a lot upon death. Her trait 2 is Spirit. When the enemy is an ice weak point, when it's weak to ice, the damage is plus 20%. Damage upper limit is increased to plus 2,000. And the resistance is halved if the enemy is ice resistant. So she's going to be dealing a whole lot of damage to units that are weak to ice. Sorcerer specializing in ice attributes. Individuality. Spiritualist is powerful. Increases your damage limit. Increases the maximum HP of recovered allies. Very cool unit. Super good for support if you have her. And I think we're going to stop there. That'll be part 1. I'm going to try and release these parts back to back, but after 30 minutes of recording, I'm just going to chop it up and try and make it nice little condensed videos. Helps me get more content out. So hope you're enjoying this. Let me know if you have any of these first 5 characters mentioned and how you're using them. What's your play style with them? Do you like them? Do these explanations sound pretty on point, or are you using a completely different build? I'm curious just to know how the community is using these characters versus how the wiki is explaining to use them. Yeah, I don't have any of these, but I would love to pull them. And I know there's a Christmas banner coming up soon, which I'm excited about. I'm super happy we were able to save a whole bunch of our crystals to see what comes out for Christmas and New Year's. So y'all know the deal. Look out for part 2 coming out soon after this one. Work hard, play harder, as I always say. See you in the next video.